Are you a fan of Disney? Then you won't want to miss these 10 surprising facts about Disney that will blow your mind. From controversies to fun facts about your favorite movies, there's so much more to Disney than meets the eye. Get ready to be amazed as we reveal these shocking truths about the magic of Disney. But first, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Let's begin. 1. Despite the rumors, Disney wasn't cryogenically frozen. According to history, Disney died of lung cancer at the age of 65 and was cremated, with his ashes interred in a mausoleum in California. There is no truth to the rumors that he was frozen with the hope of being brought back to life in the future. Disney's last film that he personally oversaw was The Jungle Book, and some of his favorite films that he produced included Bambi, Dumbo, Fantasia, and Mary Poppins. 2. In 2022, Disney faced backlash and criticism over its decision to cast white actors in the lead roles of the live-action remake of Mulan, which was originally an animated film featuring an all-Asian cast. Many people felt that the decision was disrespectful and perpetuated Hollywood's long history of whitewashing, or casting white actors in roles that were intended for actors of color. There was widespread outrage on social media and calls for boycotts of the film, with some arguing that Disney should have cast actors who were more representative of the culture and ethnicity of the characters. Despite the controversy, Disney went ahead with the casting choices and released the live-action Mulan in theaters and on its streaming service. The film received mixed reviews and was met with a lukewarm reception from audiences. 3. Disney faced significant controversy and backlash in 2022 when it was revealed that the company had donated millions of dollars to politicians who opposed voting rights and the Black Lives Matter movement. The news sparked outrage among many people, who accused Disney of supporting politicians and policies that were harmful to marginalized communities. There were calls for boycotts of Disney products and a petition circulated online calling for the company to stop funding politicians who opposed voting rights and racial justice. In response to the criticism, Disney issued a statement saying that the company supported the right to vote and believed in the importance of racial equality. However, many people remained skeptical of Disney's commitment to these values and argued that the company needed to do more to demonstrate its support for marginalized communities. 4. More controversies in 2022. Disney faced criticism and backlash on several fronts. First, the company was criticized for its handling of sexual harassment and assault allegations made by employees at its theme parks. There were calls for Disney to take stronger action to address these issues and create a safer and more inclusive work environment for its employees. In addition, the company faced a boycott from environmental activists who accused Disney of failing to address climate change and reduce its carbon footprint. Finally, a former employee came forward and accused Disney of promoting a toxic and discriminatory workplace culture, alleging that minority employees were often overlooked for promotions and subjected to racist remarks from their colleagues. These controversies sparked widespread outrage and calls for change at Disney, leading the company to take steps to address these issues and improve its practices. 5. Ursula from The Little Mermaid was inspired by a drag queen. The Little Mermaid's villain Ursula was a source of fear for many children. However, the animators behind the film based her design on John Waters' Muse Divine, which may not have been the most child-friendly inspiration. The animators initially tried out several different versions of Ursula before ultimately settling on this design. Despite the unconventional choice, Ursula became a memorable and iconic character in the film. 6. Disney's Frozen is the highest-grossing animated film of all time and the 13th highest-grossing film overall. Frozen was the first animated film to be nominated for the Academy Award for Best Picture since Beauty and the Beast in 1992. It ultimately lost to Gravity. The character of Elsa was originally written as a villain, but the filmmakers decided to change her character arc to make her a more complex and sympathetic figure. This required significant changes to the plot and the lyrics of the songs. The film's director, Jennifer Lee, is the first woman to direct an animated film that earned over $1 billion at the box office. She later went on to direct Frozen 2 and Zootopia. 7. As part of a promotional event for the film Pinocchio, Walt Disney hired 11 dwarfs to dress up as the characters and greet children at Radio City Music Hall. As a form of payment, the dwarfs were provided with a full day's supply of food and wine. Unfortunately, this proved to be a poor decision as the dwarfs became intoxicated and began behaving erratically. By the afternoon, they were running around the top of the marquee naked, shouting obscenities and causing a commotion. This incident caused embarrassment and chaos for Disney and serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of overindulging in food and drink. 8. Disney's Animal Kingdom has plants from every corner of the globe except Antarctica. Disney's Animal Kingdom Park in Disney World is known for its immersive and realistic environments, which are designed to transport visitors to different parts of the world. To achieve this effect, the park features a wide variety of plant life from different regions, totaling over 4 million trees, plants, bushes, and shrubs. Each area of the park is carefully landscaped to match the native vegetation of the region it represents, allowing visitors to experience a taste of different climates and ecosystems. For example, the Kilimanjaro Safari area features plants native to the African savanna, while the Pandora, the World of Avatar area includes plants native to the fictional moon Pandora. Despite the park's efforts to include plants from every continent, Antarctica is not represented because its environment is too unique and difficult to recreate in central Florida. Most of the vegetation found in Antarctica consists of grasses, lichens, mosses, and other plants that are adapted to survive in the cold and harsh conditions of the continent. It is likely that Disney chose to omit Antarctica from its plant selection due to the challenges of maintaining these plants in a theme park setting. 9. John Lasseter was fired from Disney early in his career because he strongly believed in the potential of computer animation to create full-length cartoons. Despite his passion for this new technology, Disney did not share his vision and chose to let him go. Lasseter went on to work in the computer animation department at Lucasfilm, which was later acquired by Steve Jobs in 1986. This opportunity allowed Lasseter to help build the company that would eventually become Pixar Animation Studios, one of the most successful and innovative animation studios in the world. 10. Many Disney films, such as Bambi and Frozen, feature themes of absent or deceased mothers. This may be a reflection of the personal tragedy experienced by Walt Disney, the co-founder of the company. According to biographer David Koenig, Walt and his brother Roy purchased a home in Los Angeles for their parents in 1937. A year later, Walt's mother Flora called him to report a gas leak in the house. Walt sent employees to fix the furnace, but they made a mistake that resulted in a leak, causing Flora to die from the gas fumes. The loss of his mother was a deeply painful experience for Walt, and it is believed that he channeled this grief into his work, expressing it through the portrayal of absent or deceased mothers in his films. In an interview, Disney executive producer Don Hahn suggested that Walt was haunted by his mother's death and that it helped to understand him a little bit more. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe.